Hello all. Well, another foggy, drizzly, misty day here in California. But even with all that mist and drizzle, which doesn't mean much this year because we had no rain, so there's nothing allowing it to soak in, so it just evaporates by mid-morning. As I was coming up to the video, I noticed that a lot of plants that usually don't lose their leaves until fall, I've now already either lost them or are in the process of losing their leaves early. There's just no water, so they just go into hibernation, I guess. It's a sight that's pretty sad. All over California and the west coast of California, we're seeing severe drought. But one thing I'm questioning is why aren't they putting more water rations out? It seems like politicians are afraid to call for water rationing on what? Because of COVID or something? Or I don't get it. In Canada, 170 wildfires are burning. 78 of them started in the last 2 days. British Columbia saw 12,000 lightning strikes in only one day. Globally, the 5 hottest years on record have all occurred since 2012. Small towns are running out of water. In the U.S. West Coast, Klamath River have fish close to extinction. So let's talk about the Klamath River. It used to be one of the freest flowing rivers ever until they put a bunch of dams on it, and they said, well, we'll get the fish up the creek with a fish ladder, which turned out to be a joke. It was just the stairs that they ran water down, and they expected fish to be able to get all the way to the top of those somehow. So a lot of the fish now are either close to extinction or have gone to extinct, or very close to it. The Klamath River is claimed by many native tribes up and down the river as sacred. It always was. It's when the Europeans came in and said, no, we're going to make electricity here, and there's nothing you can do about it, and you're going to lose all the fish. But it was worth having the electricity. Really? I would think you'd go with windmills now and take the dams out, since the water is very low at this time. That way the river could go back to its normal state and the fish would be able to survive, because the river will always run. There's always enough water. It's a major tributary of the U.S. water system. So north of where I live, up in Shasta County, right at the border of Oregon and California here in the U.S., they're seeing hundreds of fires as well. And unfortunately, the brush is so dry here in California from having such a dry winter, and there wasn't much in the way of a snowpack, so it was gone within minutes, it seems like. Maybe just a couple of weeks and the snow was gone. And but you can really feel the air here in San Francisco is extremely dry, even with fog. And the plants really look at and smell it. It makes a rather sort of like a desert terrain smell. But I'm going to go up this way and see what we can find.